Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. Madden 15 Connected Careers with Pete Shilo here on the PS4. And this is episode 6. And we're getting ready for a week 14 through 16 matchup here. As you see here, we're getting ready for our week 14 matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs here. And the St. Louis Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, two of the three games are at home. As you see, we play the Chiefs here at home, and then we play the Rams on the road there in St. Louis, and then we come back home for our final home game against the Seattle Seahawks, the current reigning Super Bowl champs. So, with our current record here, which we'll see here in just a bit, we're actually doing pretty well for ourselves here, here this season so far. We are looking pretty good. Actually, we got ourselves in the chance to get a wildcard spot here. As you see, we're both 8-4 for the season here, and the Chiefs will be in town here. We'll see what we can do against them in this Week 14 matchup here. Of course, if you guys remember from the last episode, we won, I believe, 2 of the 3 games we showed. We beat Seattle at home 46-20, and then we beat Atlanta in Atlanta 54-37. So overall, just a great performance that we've had so far in those games. Of course, the only game we did lose, we lost to the Lions 34-31. That's a close call right there for us on that one. Just one. They just got in there and got that last minute field goal and won the game. So we'll see here. We're doing some upgrades here for Pete. And we'll see here again. We haven't really seen any kind of playing time, if I'm not mistaken. And Pete's getting a little frustrated right now. Being the third string halfback, he wants to see some action here. So we're gonna go ahead and do some upgrading here on some spots here when it comes to carries and so on and so forth. But his main objective is try to be on the field here before the end of the season. He wants to be able to touch the football and be able to at least have a carry or so when it comes to his career. So let's go ahead and we're going to go out to Glendale here. We're back home, and like I said, the Kansas City Chiefs are in town here, and we're going to play them here in Arizona. So like I said, 8-4 team here. Both are looking for a wild card spot here. When it comes to the playoffs here. Of course, they have the AFC, and there you see Andy Reid and his records right there. He's going to try to do his best to get his team in the playoffs here, and we'll see what we can do against them here in this matchup here. So we'll see the kickoff here, and of course, we'll try to sim as much as possible here to see when our guy is going to be able to get in the game here. So we see Kansas City actually gets an early lead here, a 14 lead, now 21 lead, so now a 3 possession lead here on us. We come back and scored 2 touchdowns and a field goal there. It's pretty much pretty close game here if you look at it when it comes to scoring and whatnot. And we'll see here, Kansas City really doing a great job here scoring here, especially at the second half of this ball game here, and does not look too good right now for us as we are now just getting hammered here, and we end up losing this game 57-30. Ouch. Alex Gordon and company come in and win this one. That's your final score right there. As we'll see here, Palmer just probably a little disgusted with his team today. And of course, now we just got our 5th loss of the year, and we're trying to keep up with San Francisco. Of course, San Francisco, I think, and if they keep playing the way they've been playing, they'll clinch the NFC West title here. But there you see the scores there. You guys can look at the stats there. Pause the video and check those out. But overall, just a great performance when it comes to the game here for the Chiefs, as you see there. Personally, I live around the Kansas City area, and I'm not a Chiefs fan by no means whatsoever. But when I usually when I play them in the video games, I really want to stick it to them. But yeah, this one actually really hurts. So we'll see here the numbers there. You see 33 of 47 for Carson Palmer, 379 yards for him, 287 yards for Alex Smith. He goes 29 of 41 for the day. So great performance by him and the Chiefs here. Of course, you see Davis there for the Chiefs, 25 carries, 139 yards, 1 touchdown for him. And of course, I believe Jamal Charles was in the game. He didn't do too much, but he does help out his team get a touchdown there. Bo, there you see 10 carries, or should I say 10 receptions, 95 yards, 1 touchdown. Fitzgerald, 86 yards, a couple of receptions, but no touchdowns there. And of course, we'll look at the defense here. You guys can check out the defensive numbers there. But just a pretty good game by far. I mean, offensively, that's kind of unlike the Chiefs moving the ball up the field. They're pretty well known to just have lost stall drives there and miss opportunities to score in the end zone. But in today's game, of course, at least in Madden, they do take every opportunity they get and are able to score. So there you see the final score, 57-30. So now we'll go ahead and get ready for this next matchup here, and it will be going to the Show Me State. Now we play one Show Me State team. They play in Arizona. Now we go to the Show Me State and get ready to play the Rams, who are also 8-5. And this is going to be a matchup here for us as we have to get ready for this Week 15 matchup. And of course, try to keep our head above water here if we want a playoff spot here, a wildcard spot, to stay alive and continue playing football here in the month of January coming up. So we'll take a look here. They've already clinched there. You see 11-2 there. 49ers have clinched the NFC West title there. You see 8-5 for us. Rams are also 8-5, and we're going to be duking it out with them here coming up. And then, of course, the Seahawks just not playing really well right now. 7-5-1 there. So, actually, we'll go ahead and take a timeout. Listen to the guys of Madden and hear what they have to say about this game between the Rams and the Cardinals.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's the Rams going up against the Cardinals. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 15 matchup.
It's the start of another week of NFL action, and that means it's Thursday night in the NFL here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for the call. The playoff chase is on. It's late in the year, and every single game is crucial. How about the scene we have before us, Phil?
Well, just wipe the slate clean, Jim. That's what you got to think of as players and coaches. Don't worry about mistakes that you've made in the past or some of the good things. This is it. One game, it means everything. And if you have that kind of attitude, I think it really helps you play better physically and mentally. And of course, if you do that, it gives you a better chance to win.
Peterson's back deep for the return. He's got 1 return touchdown this season. The Rams ready to get this action started.
All right, so here we go. Get the game started off here, and we'll see here who's going to score first between these two teams, and it will be us, the Arizona Cardinals there. You see 7-0 here. Now, as we go in the second, now 14-0. Let's make 14-0, make it now 17-0. Now make that 24-0, 31-0, and 38-0, 41-0, 48-0. So now we go in the fourth quarter. They have not scored just yet. And never mind, they have. There you see they scored now on the board. And wait a minute, we got Pete Shilo now. We got him actually in the game and actually getting a carry here. That's going to be a nice run right there from him. That's a nice 5-yard run right there. And that's what we'll see of him. So hopefully they'll maybe keep him in the ball game here as we get to our 2-minute warning here. It's 51-10. And the Cardinals are leading it here. So now we go back to simming, and now they're going to show us in the ball game here. as we win this one 58-17 final score. We do see Shilo on the field, but only for a brief moment there. He'll get he'll get 1 carry for 5 yards there. So he's now officially part of this team now, and officially in the record books as being recorded playing and getting a carry of 5 yards on that play that we just seen. So there you see the line score there, and of course now we're going to see the team stats here. So big game here, and now we have sole possession of second place here as we get ready to go back home and play the Seattle Seahawks here before we wrap up this episode. So there you see the time of possession, and you see 24 minutes 20 seconds for the Cardinals. And there you see 43 of 60 for Carson Palmer, 509 yards for him for the day, 37 and 61 for Bradford, 299 yards for him. He'll have 1 touchdown for the day. Palmer have 4 touchdowns, but he will give up a pick for his effort there today. So not the most perfect day, but hey, overall he had a great performance. Ellington, you see 25 carries, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. And yeah, so pretty nice day for him. There you see Pete, 1 carry, 4 or 5 yards there. And of course now you can say that he's a Cardinal now officially. He's put up stats now. So we haven't seen his first touchdown yet. Hopefully we'll be able to see that here. Maybe hopefully in this game against Seattle, or if not, hopefully we'll see him be able to get back on the field here before the end of the season, as we have 1 more week left to play, and that'll be week 17, and that'll be then in the next episode. But before we even get to that episode, we're going to continue this one as we'll get ready here to play the week 16 matchup against the Seattle Seahawks, as we take a look here at defense here and what some of the defensive players have done. Overall, just a great day there on defense. Got to give them a round of applause doing the work there and only giving up 17 points there, as the offense just has a field day there offensively here against the Rams there. So, Rams 8-5 coming in this game. Definitely not a team that you want to play around with, and we definitely did our job here by executing plays and getting down the field when we had to and when we needed to. So let's go ahead and get done with these defensive stats here, and hopefully be able to move on in the episode here, as you see some of the defensive players there who've recorded some stats here for the day. So now we'll go ahead and we will see that 58-17 final score there, and we'll see here Pete, if you look at the top right hand corner, he's 73 overall, and he has currently 574 XP. So we'll see here that, like I said, the next game here in week 16 will be the Seattle Seahawks. Now, if you remember right, Seattle, we played them just, I believe it was just an episode ago, and we beat them 46-20, and we're hoping that we can do the same thing here this time while we're at home. But we'll take a look here before we get to that game. We'll look at the standings here, and the 49ers have clinched the NFC West title, so they go in and win the title at 11-2. They're on a 7-game winning streak here, so they are playing red hot right now, and of course this is the time of the year that you want to do that. Cardinals 9-5 there, Rams 8-6, and of course now the Seahawks 7-6-1 here. So we'll get ready for this week 16 matchup here, and like I said, it should be a good one, as the Seahawks, of course, we can't take them lightly. We can't expect the same result that we had in the last game against them. But let's hope that we can, put them on the ropes here and try to get this one, since we're at home. Hopefully the hometown crowd will get behind us and we can take off with this game. But there you see, game prepping here, get ourselves developed here, as we are, remember, we are a third string guy So we're just getting a little practice time in here, earning that XP, getting our stats up so we can get out of being the third stringer and hopefully get into being the backup and eventually to get to be the starter here for this organization. So there you see, Pete just kind of working on his stats there, and we'll go ahead and see here. We get to the ball game here. So now Seattle, like I said, in town now, 7-6-1. There you see us, and we are pumped, we are jacked, we are ready to go. And let's go out here and see what we can do here. Now, if we can beat them and do it convincingly, we have a great shot at earning one of the two remaining spots there in the NFC wildcard position here. Get a wildcard spot and be able to move on into the postseason here. So, yeah, playoffs. Yeah, we definitely want to be in the playoffs here. And we got a great opportunity here, especially against the Seahawks. They have not been playing as well as they did the previous year. So we'll go ahead and we'll sim here and hopefully be able to see Pete come in this ball game here as he did in the last game. So we'll see here that no one has scored now. Arizona scored 3, and Seattle came back, returned that favor with 7. Now tied up here. It's 10-all here mid-second quarter here. And we'll see Seattle just comes back. They get a score there. And now we've scored now. And now we're on a scoring frenzy here. Now scoring 20 points already alone in the third quarter here. And we'll see here. Looks like we are just now pretty much running with it. And we win this one. 51-33 final score there. You see Pete Carroll just cannot believe what his team is up to this season. And probably pretty impressed with how the Cardinals are playing right now. So Seattle loses this one, now makes them now 7-7-1. Almost sound like a drink there. And we'll see here that the Cardinals win this one, 51-33. So we'll take a look at some stats here. All total offense 558 total offense. 155 on rushing, 403 on passing. So a great day. We should be seeing some numbers here pretty soon to see how our receivers have done. Fitzgerald and Michael Lloyd and all of them here in just a bit. But there you see 44 of 55, 403 yards for Palmer, 4 touchdowns for him, and no picks. So excellent day for him. Wilson, 35 of 50. 327 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions for him. Ellington, you see 86 yards, 24 carries, 2 touchdowns, and I believe, what else? Fitzgerald, he gets a 1 rush and 6 yards for him. So he just, but there you see Pete, hey, he got another carry, which we didn't get a chance to see. So he gets 1 carry for just a yard there. So I guess it was not good enough for us to take a look at him in the ball game, but he does get in the ball game here and is able to record another yard and another carry. So there you go. So now what? 2 carries of 6 yards total for the season so far. Yeah, we're doing great. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the defense, or continue with the offensive numbers here. Receiving, you see Fitzgerald 129 yards, 11 carries. Or should say 11 receptions, 1 touchdown. Ted Ginn, 10 receptions, 95 yards, 1 carry or 1 touchdown. Michael Floyd, great day, 6 receptions, 95 yards, and 3 touchdowns he had in the game. So Michael Floyd doing a great job there. And then of course on defense there you can see the numbers, and you guys can pause the video and check those out. But overall, just a great game, pretty much from all sides from all 3 parts of the game: offense, defense, and special teams, doing their job and making sure we can get this win against the Super Bowl champions, or I should say former Super Bowl champions, the Seattle Seahawks. So, with that being said, we're going to wrap up this episode here, show you the final score, 51-33, final score there. and we'll get ready for our last game of the season here. Our last regular season game, and that will be against the NFC West champions, the San Francisco 49ers here. As you see, 49ers 13-2 for the season. As we'll see here, we'll go to the Bay Area and play them. We are 10-5, and we'll see here in the next episode what we can do against them, and hopefully be able to ruin their party and get them a third loss of the year. So there you see all the teams that have either clinched their division or have clinched a playoff berth. And there you see us right there with 10-5 record. So that will actually be it for this episode here, you guys. I want to say before we go, I want to thank everyone that have subscribed to the channel. We are getting close. I think we're about 20 subscribers away from getting 200. I know that's not a big deal, but that is a big deal for me. Like I said, it was kind of a grassroots kind of, I don't get too much exposure from other YouTubers and whatnot. I kind of do this on my own, and a lot of fun with it so far. And so far, I've gotten good positive feedback. And I want to thank those ones that have, been supportive and been kind and generous online, and really telling me a great job with the videos and whatnot. I want to thank all you guys for that. Continue getting the word out about the channel, and let others know about the channel. But I want to thank you guys. We're getting close to 200 subscribers. I'm so ecstatic, and I think that's awesome. But I want to thank the ones that have been on the channel, coming on the channel, watching the videos, and supporting the channel. But that is it for this episode, you guys, of Madden 15 Connected Careers with Pete Shilo. Definitely coming back for episode 7 as we get ready for week 16. And also, thanks for joining me. So definitely come on back, guys. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.